Hello everyone, it is Monday, and that's usually when I post a draft video, but this time around, we're not doing a draft video because Magic Online won't have Magic 2019, Core Set 2019 drafts up until later today when this video goes up, and I needed to record this over the weekend. So we're doing Sealed instead, which is, kind of fun. It's fun to do Sealed a time or two. I do prefer draft for the most part, as you know, but it's fun to do Sealed a bit, and I'm happy to do it here. So I can definitely see we got Escape Shift. That's good news for our pocketbook, but not so good for anything else. But let's look at our rares. It's usually a good place to start. Ooh, we do have two very good rares in white, so that's nice. Goreclaw is really good too. Sarkhan not so much unless we have some crazy dragon stuff, but if we don't have rare dragons, we probably don't. Kind of suck because we have two good dragon card payoffs. Infernal Reckoning is completely useless. We got Escape Shift and Reckoning, which are both terrible. The rest of these rares are playable, but the green and white ones are by far the strongest. So let's put these down here real quick. These are both very strong, so I'm pretty happy to have them. Also, both knights. And I also like Goreclaw a fair amount. So, I mean, on its own, it is a 4-mana 4/3 that becomes a 5/4 trample when it attacks, and then it has all that other upside, that comes with it. So what I like to do usually in these is sort by color and see, what colors were the deepest in, where we have removal. We also have the green-white gold card, though it is kind of the one I'm the least interested in. Heroic Reinforcements is pretty nice, and Enigma Drake's good too, as far as these two signposts are better than this one, but it doesn't really look like, I guess we'll see. I don't think Enigma Drake is going to be playable. Okay, so I think Novice Knight's fine. Obviously, Johnny's Pridemate is good, especially if you have some life gain, like Daybreak Chaplains, for example. Swift Claw's good. I might play Mighty Leap depending on how aggressive we are. Take Vengeance is a fine removal spell. Don't really want to play Make a Stand, I don't think. Another way to gain life that's solid. Gallant Cavalry solid. This is great removal. This is a great creature, and this is a great card as well. We got pretty good stuff in white. We're going to sort by color to sort of see where we're the deepest, but white definitely looks really good. It's hard to imagine having a color that goes better. I do love Departed Deckhand. It's really strong. Disperse is good. Ghost Forms, not so much. Omen Speakers, I do like. Aven Windmage, it is on our new overlay, but I don't think, it's not enough of a reason to be in blue. But Exclusion Mage is nice. Don't love Cancel, though I think playing one here is fine. I also missed these two perfectly playable blue cards, along with Totally Lost. So I would say our white is a lot deeper, but our blue is fairly playable. In black, we have almost nothing, so there's not really a point in looking. Infernal Reckoning's useless. Neonate, it does work well with our one life gain card. This is a decent trick. This is a decent card, but then we got Mind Rot, unplayable, decent, and only good if we end up with a bunch of life gain, which we have some, but it's not enough. If I had the black-white gold card, I'd think about going that direction, but I just don't think we have enough black at all. Now let's look at red. So we don't really want Crash Through unless we're an Enigma Drake deck. We do want Shock, though. Wow, red's not looking so good either. Yeah, we can just put this back. Red's not good. So green-white looks like where things are probably going to work out, but let's look. I do love Dryad Greenseeker. It's a card I'm excited to play with. It doesn't look exciting, but I do like drawing extra cards. Highland Games are fine, and they do get better when you have a Pridemate. Rabbit Bite's good. I think one Talons is probably worth playing. One Titanic Growth. Courser's nice. We have to see if we can play Colossal Majesty. I kind of doubt it. It seems more likely you pull that off in draft, but maybe we got lucky. Bristling Boar is fine. Escape Shift, yeah. No thanks. The Basilisk is okay. Yeah, we're definitely, I think green-white is definitely where we are the deepest, because these are all good things. In terms of fixing, we do have a Foul Orchard and a Submerged Boneyard, but all of our best removal seems to be in green-white anyway. So, Shock would be something kind of nice. So, Gearsmith Guardian could be nice if we were blue. There's some more fixing if we needed it. I don't really think we do. The Bookcase isn't bad. Diamond Mare's not bad either. So, like Diamond Mare, Bookcase, and Gargoyle Sentinel are all perfectly playable. I think we just lose this blue. We got decent stuff in blue, but I think our green's just way better. Yeah, we have a pretty nice draft deck. I will say we didn't end up with we ended up with 2 auras, which is kind of crappy for our Satyr Enchanter since we are green-white. It is just enchantment, so our Hieromancer's Cage would also draw us a card. Colossal Majesty if we play it, but how many things do we have that work with the Majesty? Boar, Goreclaw, Wolves, Baloth, Dreadmaw. No. Although, this will trigger for 1 turn when it comes into play. Yeah. Nah. I don't think we can pull it off. We do have a lot of 4s, but they're mostly much higher. So, I think we need more of them to make Colossal Majesty worth it. We do have a Rabid Bite, which makes Daggerback Basilisk better. I think it's probably worth playing anyway. So Diamond Mare gains us life. We only have the one life gain payoff, and it's a good one, but it's not like incredible. I think I'd rather play the Bookcase than the Diamond Mare. Could be wrong, but would I rather have Diamond Mare than Highland Game? Yeah, I guess probably actually. So maybe we cut that. Sentinel, perfectly reasonable. Yeah, so we may cut Talons of Wildwood. It isn't bad. I mean, it's nice to put on a Baloth or a Wolves or something, but it's not great either. I think I'm going to cut it. Our Novice Knight is just going to be a 1-mana 2/3. Does our deck really need something like that? I don't know that it really does. I think we have enough 2-drops that having a 1-mana 2/3 doesn't really seem worth it, because we can't really make use of it other than that. How many knights did we end up with, actually? That's a knight. You're not a knight, are you? No. You're not either. So we got Gallant Cavalry, Valiant Knight, and Lena, who makes soldiers. Why don't you make knights? Still, you know, that's pretty good. Our Goreclaw is going to like our deck, too. We have plenty of things for it to pump up. However, we do need to cut some more cards. Like, you know, Swiftclaw is fine, but it's not exciting. Same with Highland Game. We could think about cutting Titanic Growth. I mean, it's a nice trick, but I think I'd rather... Yeah, I think I'm going to cut the trick. Maybe we do cut a Bookcase. We do have enough big, scary creatures to make them blockable, but I think the Bookcase seems pretty good. We are sort of a really aggressive deck that has a couple weird cards in it, like the Bookcase and Diamond Mare and the Chaplains, I guess. So we could think about trying to get more aggressive. So there's that. Yeah, I don't think I want Marauder's Axe. Or Satyr Enchanter, sadly. I mean, if I really wanted to push the Enchanter, I could run both Talons. But even then, I'm looking at 3 enchantments, which is not really worth it. Although the Talons are really fun with this because it can just keep coming back, but still. Yeah. That Scapeshift, again, is nice for the pocketbook. Sarkhan's not going to be bad there either. They're not very good and limited, but, you know, does mean we can do pretty poorly and still break even, which is nice. Okay. We need to cut 2 cards. And this is... Maybe we cut a Thornhide Wolves? Yeah, probably. I mean, we have better 5s and 6s around. And then we need to cut 1 more card. So, Diamond Mare over Daybreak Chaplain. That's probably not wrong. Would I rather have a Swiftclaw or a Chaplain? Sort of like a sideboard decision that I think we can make. Again, we could also cut a Highland Game, which I guess these repeatable sources of life gain are just going to be better. And it's not like we only have 1 Pridemate, so it's not like we have to be... Yeah, so let's cut a Highland Game. It's fine. I do like siding it in against hyper-aggressive decks, but yeah, I think this looks pretty solid. We got a pretty nice pool, I have to say. And we could have splashed stuff, but we didn't really end up with anything worth splashing, did we? Well, maybe we did. Didn't really think about that till just now. If we do that, we do have to run... Well, we don't have that much. We do have Fixing, but it's not in the right colors to splash Heroic Reinforcements. We could run Manalith and Dragon's Horde, but I don't think it's worth making our deck that have that much fewer threats. Like, because we're going to have to cut creatures that actually do things to run Dragon's Horde and Manalith to make our mana work. And I don't think we want to do that. So, yeah, no reinforcements. It would be good in our deck. Our deck has 20 count them, 20 creatures. And we're not stacked in removal, but between the Cage, the Take Vengeance, and the Rabid Bite, I feel pretty good about our removal situation. And it's not like we have good removal anywhere else, you know? We're missing out on a Shock. So we didn't get our pool's good, but we didn't get given the best removal ever. That's for sure. So yeah. And if we did, we would try to splash something. Let me look through here to make sure I'm not missing some really good removal spell in another color. I don't think we do. And we do have Dwindle. I mean, to say it's a really good removal spell, though, is some pretty strong language. But we do have Meandering River. But I think our deck's probably better as is. Like, Dwindle is not premium. It's good, but it's not as good as Hieromancer's Cage or Rabid Bite. It is about as good as Take Vengeance, but yeah, this will look like a fun deck. Creatures, creatures, creatures. And we have, like, you know, we can sort of just curve out and kill people, and then in the late game we can use stuff like Suspicious Bookcase to push through the last of the damage, or fly over with a Gargoyle Sentinel or whatever. 9/8. Does that seem right? I think probably. We have 1 double white, and it's, you know, a late play. And we have 2 double greens. I guess they're both also late. Let me look at something here. So yeah, this, instead of doing like 3 matches like I would do in a draft, instead there's going to be 5 here, 5 matches. So we'll play all 5. It's early in the format. I think our deck will probably at least do 3 and 2, in which case the matches will actually matter. So you know, that'll be good, because, you know, we get prizes for 3 and 2 or better. So we do have a lot more white than green. Yeah, so that is probably why 9/8 makes sense. Yeah. All right. Well, this looks like a fun deck. We will play our 5 matches with it. Sort of like doing a pre-release on Magic Online here with our sealed pool in it. We got a pretty good one, like I said. See you guys in that first match. All right, going into our first match here. I think this hand's a keep. I mean, we do pretty desperately need green mana, or, you know, any mana, but I still think it's a keep. Oh, we do have green mana. What am I even talking about? So we're in okay shape. More lands would still be good, but we have plenty of lands. Drawing one of our ways to gain life would be pretty good, right? That'd be a good place to go. All right. Is our Johnny's Pridemate just going to eat something? And by something, I mean a removal spell. It's possible. It does die to everything, so it could happen. But it could get out of control later. That's what we want to do. Oh, yeah. I wish we were playing one of those. So we could kill that with Rabid Bite, but it doesn't really seem worth it. Okay. Well, that does give us a source of life gain. What color do we choose? That's a good question. Do we want to play a Gargoyle Sentinel instead? I think playing Diamond Mare is probably worth it here. And I think I'm going to name Green. Let's name Green. In the turn. This Bloodletter's going to hit us in the face. It's always fun to get hit in the face. So if I can play Terror of Calcisma, that would be pretty nice. Pump this. Yeah. Tapped Diregraph Ghoul. I like it. Okay, so that's annoying. So we could play Rabid Bite, or we could just play Gargoyle Sentinel. I think the latter seems better, playing the Sentinel. I think let's just attack here and see what happens. Like, if they try to shock this, we could then cast Rabid Bite. Oh, no, never mind. It's a sorcery. That's right. I knew that. Okay, so they're going to take 3. And yeah, let's just play our Sentinel. You need that 4th land. If our opponent has Smelt, they might be sighting it in, which is kind of good news for us. I think no, we do have 3 artifacts, don't we? Okay, well, this game's still making it look like we have about 1 million of them. So, okay, so there's a Dryad Greenseeker who is pretty good. I'm afraid to play Rabid Bite when my opponent has this much mana, so I just won't. Instead, I'll play the Greenseeker, which will cause us to gain 1 life, and make our Pridemate a 3/3. And yeah, we can't really attack, so we will just end our turn. So if we play Goreclaw, Terror of Calcisma now, it will make Ajani's Pridemate a 4/4, which will mean that it also gets pumped when attacking with Goreclaw. We could use that 4th land. That's for sure. Wind Mage, okay. So are they splashing blue for something like Wind Mage? It seems a little... Ooh, yeah, he's got to die. We're going to have to cast Rabid Bite on him because he gets completely out of control if we let him live. So, it's probably the right thing to do. Yeah. We could do this first. But if we draw another land with it, it doesn't really matter. And I think leaving it back as a blocker does matter. So... they do, of course, still have a flyer here, but I'm not that concerned about that. I actually have 2 flyers. All right, so Pridemate goes to 4/4. That guy's dead. You know, they didn't have anything in the graveyard yet, but they were going to get stuff in their graveyard, and that was going to be a real pain. Okay, so we don't have any good attacks, really. We could attack with the Pridemate and just get a 2-for-1, but it doesn't really seem worth it to me. I wonder what else they're splashing with blue. Sometimes you have to do it in sealed, like you just don't have enough playables. That hurts sometimes, because like in an ideal draft, I don't think Wind Mage is something you want to be splashing. I mean, there are worse things, you know, and yeah, it works right there with Divination pretty well. So we'll use our Greenseeker at the end of their turn. We do still have a lot of lands left in our library, so the chances of hitting one are fairly significant. Should I play the Stag or Goreclaw next? That's the question. I feel like the Stag is actually going to enable more attacks at this point. All right, so we do get to draw a land there. And another one. So Lena is getting to the point where she's going to be really good. If I do make this a 5/5, it can attack this turn. That is certainly relevant. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with Goreclaw here. Then Lena next turn should be a pretty awesome sequence. Pridemate becomes a 5/5, and yeah, I think we go for the attack here. If they have a trick or something, you know, so be it. Nope, they're just going to take 5. So, yeah, we'll end our turn. So, Diamond Mare's been pretty good in this particular game. They're going to be... If I didn't have Ajani's Pridemate in play, it wouldn't really matter, though. And that is a fact. think we definitely play Lena next. She'll make 5 soldiers as of now. Okay, still making 5. All right, so let's look at the top card of our library. Not a land. Daggerback Basilisk is fine though. Yeah, so let's just play Lena here. She also protects my smaller creatures, the Diamond Mare and the Greenseeker. They do have a bunch of flying damage for us to be prepared for. We do have Gargoyle Sentinel, which at some point we may need to keep back. Alright, so we're going to do this, make all our 1/1s. And we can also sacrifice Lena, again, to save all our tokens, to save Dryad, Greenseeker, and Diamond Mare at this point is what would happen. And we'll end our turn. I have a lot of mana. I guess they only have 2 more than us, but it looks like more because they have 4 different lands in play, and we only have 2. This is when I want to draw my Angel. If I could make all of these have 2 power, that'd be pretty awesome. Okay, so they're going to get back Divination, but they can't cast it this turn. They all have 2 toughness over there. Ooh. That seems pretty nice. Did I forget to do this? I think I forgot to do this. We wouldn't have drawn anyway, but I still shouldn't have forgotten to do it. Okay, so I think we play the Priest. And then I think I'm going to attack with just both of these. This will be a 5/4 with trample, and this will be a 7/7 with trample. So our opponent is put in a really bad place, and then we still have a whole bunch of stuff going on. So I think I like that plan. So yeah, we'll play our Priest here and gain 1,000,000 life. Angel would have been better, obviously, but we'll take it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go for it here with these 2 big guys. I should look and see if I have a land on top just because I could potentially use Gargoyle Sentinel's ability. Yeah, I mean, they don't have good blocks. They could have something like Supernatural Stamina, or I guess it's called Abnormal Endurance in this set, but yeah, I mean, if we're going to take down 3 of their creatures... I mean, they do have Divination, so that's kind of a problem, but our board is still going to be so good, even if... I mean, even if they triple block this, our board's going to look pretty good, and double block that. So they're going to take 1. Right now, they're just taking 2, but all they have left is a Diregraph Ghoul, assuming things on the board stay as they currently are anyway. Okay, so if they have an instant, this is going to really suck. So I almost... I think I don't mind letting them keep the Wind Mage, just because I don't want to deal with... Oh, actually, I guess they would need 2. They would need 2 instants or a combat trick. Yeah, so I think that's fine, actually. Blocking, like, yeah. So do we just run over all this stuff? It looks like we do. Yeah, okay. Well, that works for me. No real reason to use this now because it's not going to make this a better blocker anymore. So I'm just going to end the turn. So they're going to divinate. Divine, I guess, is the noun form of that. But yeah, now we have great attacks. I mean, we can throw all our soldiers in there. We can throw everything in there and not really care. So they would need something nice here to save them. God, if we'd drawn our Dawn Feather Eagle, that would have been nasty. All right, so we're going to do this. Oh, Angel of the Dawn. It's not Dawn Feather Eagle, but yeah, that's ridiculous. That will just win us the game on the spot. What's up? Everybody gets bigger. Of course, our Sentinel won't be able to attack, but that's fine. Who needs it? All right, so yeah, we'll attack with this, and this. If we still had Goreclaw in play, I guess I would have only pumped one of them. Yeah, so opponent dies. We had a really good hand there. We'll see if we can replicate that, but might be hard to do. So Root Snare, in terms of sideboard cards, you know, Highland Game's nice to bring in against like a hyper-aggressive deck where it trades with everything. Root Snare is nice against decks that are playing like Inspired Charge and the like. But other than that, we don't have very good. I mean, this is good in some scenarios. And Novice Knight. We have some good sideboard cards if we want to go a little more defensive, basically. But our decks, you know, our early drops mostly already are kind of defensive, so we'll see. I mean, Heroic Reinforcements would be pretty good. It's hard. Would playing it have been better? I don't know. We definitely mulligan this thing. Goodbye. All right, this is a good one though. We 2-drop, 3-drop, and the 2-drop draws us cards. I think we leave this on top. Yeah. It's just such a good common. That card is, it's insane. Well, last time we saw it when it was an eagle, and now it's an angel for some reason. Sometimes I don't know why they do, especially in a core set. They may as well have just reprinted Dawn Feather Eagle instead of printing a new card altogether, right? Like, if this weren't a core set, flavor reasons and all that, then okay. Like, we're not on a plane that doesn't have angels, sure. But, I mean, eagles, giant eagles, excuse me. But this is a core set, so you can put whatever the hell you want in it. So I don't really get it. But, you know, whatever. Just seems like an unnecessary new card in a set that's like, I don't know, I haven't done the math, but at least a third reprints, I would guess. Okay. That thing coming down earlier probably means we're going to be taking a little more of a beating here. We'll play our Courser. And yeah, we'll just end our turn there. We need to remember to use our Dryad at the end of their turn. Death Baron. Yeah, they have a decent number of zombies and skeletons, so that makes sense. Do they attack me with Wind Mage here? They do. Yeah, they've played pretty aggressive. I don't know if I would have done that. So let's look at the top card of our library. Yep, it's a land, so we will draw it. Okay, well, that's nice. Gives us a little 4-drop. All right, so let's attack with our Courser and play Valiant Knight. So if we have a 4-drop and then play Angel of the Dawn, obviously that's considerably better than not having one. This can, of course, give itself double strike. And other knights. We just don't have any of the other ones in play. We don't have a lot of them. But yeah, play it. Next turn, we're not going to be doing the double strike thing because we'll be doing the Angel of the Dawn thing. So, yeah. Look at that. They have 5 different lands in play now. They opened a good pool for mana, so that explains why they're just doing straight. They're not just splashing. They're just like a straight up 3-color deck. Which probably was a good way to go. What are they going to do here? Kill something and... yeah, not kill, but close enough. All right. So we take the 3 here. I mean, I think we still feel pretty good about that. This is still a race we win. I think I still play the angel here. We know what's on top of our library, so we're not going to worry about looking at it. All right, so yeah, so I think we still play the angel. It would have been better if they hadn't done that, but it's still going to be pretty good. It enables 2 attacks that are completely useless for our opponent to try to stop. Adding vigilance to that effect is what makes it especially potent. It's just like, yep, I basically get a free attack. You know, it's not quite, you know, you don't get indestructible, but on a lot of boards you get a bunch of free attacks. So, and we can still use this ability at the end of their turn, so that's nice. Okay. Adding another creature to the mix here is pretty obnoxious for us. Are they going to be aggressive enough to attack again? I hope they are, but they're not, and they shouldn't be. All right, drawing us cards. Okay, so I think we want to play Valiant Knight. It can attack through this board more effectively than anything else we have. We can actually play both of them, and maybe we do. We probably do. Sure. Wish I had a way to blink this angel. Okay, not super concerned about that guy, although they are 3/3s with Death Touch, so I probably should be, right? I forgot to use that again, but so far when we forgot to do it, it's worked out okay, because we've drawn spells when we've done it. Do I attack with Centaur Courser here and just trade for one of these things? Being able to block a Diregraf Ghoul and kill it is appealing. Being able to give this double strike also appealing. Playing Starcrowned Stag also appealing. I'm thinking about attacking with Valiant Knight and Angel of the Dawn here. Let's do it. We could attack with all 3, I guess, but that's not a terrible idea, actually. Yeah, let's go the really aggressive route here before we have Death Touch zombies coming our way. So they're probably going to play something that will pump their Wind Mage, I would guess. Okay, they're going to double block. We kill the Wind Mage for sure. So we could pump this, but the probability that they have a removal spell is too high. So I think we just kill the Wind Mage, let our Angel die, drop them to 6. And play Starcrowned Stag here. So, I mean, we are sort of set up here to take a huge amount of damage, but Starcrowned Stag is going to make it... oh, darn. Starcrowned Stag is going to make it so that our opponent can't attack, basically. So, that's sort of what they're looking at here. Yeah, so we will look at the top card of our library, draw a land. God, I love this card. It's one of the ones I was most excited to play with, and I got it in my first pool, which is nice. Okay, so what do we do here? Attack with Stag, tap Diregraf Ghoul. and then attack with all of our 3 power guys. That seems reasonable. Yeah, let's do it. Their hand's empty. So attack, attack, attack. Tap a ghoul. That's how they like. They like being tapped anyway, you know. All right. So if they just take this, they're dead. And they don't have any good way to block it either. So we are pretty happy with that arrangement. You know, they can't take either of the... Oh, they can take one of them, I guess. Well, not this one. But they could take the Courser. Yeah, and that's what they're going to do. They'll block that way. Clear out a Ghoul. Clear out a Bloodletter. Drop them to 3. Yeah, and end our turn. Don't draw something awesome. All right. Hello. Well, I don't think we actually use it. I think this is like our escape hatch if things go really badly here. We could use it and try to swing for, and we would swing for lethal, I guess. Maybe that's, what the hell. Let's do it. Let's play our Cage and use it on Death Baron. Then we have the other land to use this ability, which I don't think we'll need to, but hey, we can. And now we can attack with everything. All right, looks like that will do it. All right, well, deck played pretty well there in that first match. We'll see if we can keep the wins coming. Going into match 2, and we got another really good Ajani's Pridemate hand. And that is always a good thing. Yeah, I'd probably play the Pridemate first. It kind of depends on what our opponent's doing. Like, if they have a scary 2-2 in play, it's probably better to play the Diamond Mare, but... You know, right now we go Pridemate, Diamond Mare named White, Dwarven Priest, and then it's a 4-4. So, seems pretty good. Yeah, one of the things, I mean, I like sealed. I mean, I like limited in general. But one of the things I don't like about, well, our Diamond Mare does block that really well, but I don't think I bother with it. One of the things I don't like is that it's much harder to build synergistic decks. You know, this format, it doesn't have it. You know, it has synergy, but it's not as heavy on it as most because it's a core set. They don't want to make things too overwhelming. So yeah, we'll take 2 here. But yeah, I don't know. I do that. That is why I like sealed more. All right, so we're gonna play Diamond Mare here. I mean, draft more. I just feel like I have more control, and I think that's just true. You know, we do just have more control. So there is a 3-2 guy who can flash in. So I don't think it's really worth attacking. We could think about it, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll just end the turn. Yeah, that's what they had. I had a feeling. Do I just block Field Creeper here with Diamond Mare? No, they're not going to attack with it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll go down to 15. Bristling Boar. Okay, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, I think we play the Dwarven Priest here, which will put this up to a 4-4, and then we'll be able to Rabid Bite or whatever next turn. So, and the Priest can also block pretty well right now, so it's doubly useful. So we go up to 16. We're going to use Ajani Pridemate's ability. Then we go up to 19, and we're going to use Ajani Pridemate's ability. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have a Rabid Bite, right? That would hurt. That would hurt me. So the boar's probably attacking, and I think we just take it. We just get gored by this boar. Manolith. Wonder what they're splashing. Greenseeker. So, many options here. Greenseeker is a serious problem. As we saw in our first game, it can just take over games. So, man, I think we're gonna leave the Greenseeker. I mean, we do have the cage too. Let's play this Daybreak Chaplain, which will get us up to a 5/5. Now, if I do kill this, I have... Oh, no, I don't. I was going to say I have an attack this turn, but I don't because there's still 5 power worth of blockers. All right, so let's just go ahead and use Rabid Bite and kill the boar here. Yeah, and we'll end our turn there. Got removal, got our knight. Both of which will make Ajani bigger. Oh, God. Don't put an aura on it. I don't want to lose to that already. Oh, they had their own Rabid Bite, though. That's pretty bad news for us. Okay. They're out of gas, so there's that. And I do have a decent double block for the Vine Mare, so there's also that. But yeah, we'll play Valiant Knight here, go up to 17. Life gain is nowhere near as useful, but, you know, we'll take it. They do have Dryad Greenseeker to help them not run out of gas, so that's not good. See, they would have just top decked to land there. But they got a second shot. Yep. Dryad freaking Greenseeker. So if this attacks, I think I block it with... It does not attack, so it doesn't really matter. I think maybe I attack with my knight here, and if they just take it... Problem is, there's just so many things they could have. Like if I try to use this ability right now... I think I'm just going to go ahead and play the Dreadmaw. Yeah, Dreadmaw. It's Dreadmaw time. End our turn. Okay, murder. So, using our Valiant Knight's ability there would have been really painful. So, I guess I'm glad I didn't. Okay, so... Do I attack with my knight here? So if they decide to double block it, I still get to kill 2 things. And one of those blockers has to be Vine Mare. So I think we go for it here. I'm 99% sure they have a land in their hand. Yeah, they do. So I'm not super concerned. They just take it. I don't think I use the ability. Nah. I think... God, I don't want to use my cage on a Greenseeker. Maybe they'll just use its ability during their turn again. And then they'll give us a shot. But we'll see. Man, they're drawing so many cards. 2 of the 3 cards in their hand are lands. We do know that. Okay, now 1 of the 2 is a land. And now they're going to play a spell. So I should have used this ability, basically, is what this all... Oh. Okay. We can still kill it, but not as easily. Like, our block is going to be a lot uglier. All right, so... I think we just go ahead and we just pony up for this. I think I'd rather hold on to the Diamond Mare. Yeah, they do get to draw a card here, but The Vine Mare's gone, and that's always a good thing. Vine Mare's being gone is generally a good thing. Okay, so yeah, we'll attack with our knight again. Probably just get the chump blocked by a Doomed Dissenter now, but yeah. Go up to 19. Continue to hold on to our cage, but maybe I'm making a huge mistake there. I kind of feel like I am. The problem is we only have 3 removal spells, but I guess the longer I let this stay in play, the more likely they draw something scarier. So, seems like avoiding that's a good call. All right, so we'll block this, and we'll just take the 3. So, oh, okay. So we can take Vengeance on one of these, which seems fine to me. So we're gonna go take Vengeance, kill Hired Blade, go up to 17. And, oh God, I don't want to do it, but I think it's time. I think I probably should have done it turns and turns ago. The Green Seeker's a problem. We have some big guys left that can help put an end to this game. Yeah, so we'll take away the Green Seeker, which they'll use one final time. All right, they didn't hit anything, but that does mean they're going to draw a spell here. So damn, that's messed up. To have your creature Heromancer's caged. Oh, they're actually going to go for my Diamond Mirror. That makes sense. They have good attacks now that my Diamond Mirror's out of the way. I'm going to take 4 for now. This seems pretty nice here, right? We needed one of those big guys. And this is one that requires them to block with everything if they want to kill it, so yeah, they've drawn 4 extra cards because of Dryad Greenseeker. Oh. Back-to-back Meteor Golem Reclamation Sage is messed up. That is some messed up stuff. I'm going to take it and go to 8. Really hope I don't draw a land here. Okay. We didn't. Don't draw another freaking Meteor Golem-esque card or something that does something when it enters the battlefield. I don't want to deal with that. All right, so yeah, we're going to block that with our Swiftclaw. They probably have a way to get it back from their graveyard. Let's see if they do. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so we'll end our turn. Hold on to these. I mean, if we can go to our opponent to playing a Mind Rot when we don't have anything, that's way better than them using it when we have something, obviously. Back at parity here. Don't know how long, though. I mean, our opponent is much closer to finding their way out of it than we are. They just need, you know, a little removal spell, a little combat trick. We need more creatures. Hey, that is a creature. I'll take it. He can block this stuff. Yeah, Reclamation Sage is good against us. We have 3 artifacts and 1 enchantment. It's pretty much main boardable, which you can't say for a lot of cards like it. Hello. There we go. Now things are getting interesting. We're drawing gas like crazy now. Which is good news. So we probably should have attacked with Bristling Boar there. Dang, that puts us at 7. I don't want to see a flyer. I should be attacking. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, let's attack with our Boar. It can only be blocked by 1 creature at a time. And, you know, that probably just means they take 4 right here, but I say go for it. You know what would be gross is if they have a supernatural stamina or unnatural endurance for their reclamation stage right now. Like, they attack with it, I block and try to kill it, and they use that spell, and they kill whatever I block with, and then also destroy one of my other artifacts or enchantments. Doesn't that sound like fun? There we go. Now things are getting pretty good. Okay, so let's attack with our boar again. Maybe it would have been better to... Yeah, it's not very easy to kill in combat right now, so... All right, drop it to 13. So if I play Lina here, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, we can still hold up Gargoyle Sentinel. So we drew a bunch of gas in a row, and 2 of our... probably our 2 most powerful cards in our deck, so... Things ended up working out for us there so far. I mean, they could still find their way out of this. It's a good way to do it. We've got to start making things unblockable now, which, you know, is a little more of a mana investment. It also has trample, so, you know. Okay, so I think we do... Yeah, I think we do it. Kind of wish we had some other small creatures I could keep around here to help me take down Gaspark Twins. So that puts them at 9. We'll hold on to the 1 card in our hand. Big Gaspark Twins here. Okay, that is not scary, and I'm happy to say. Whereas Gaspark Twins is pretty frightening right now. Okay, another creature is going to be pretty good. So, yeah, we'll make... Next turn, we'll make Goreclaw unblockable. It's probably fine to make Goreclaw unblockable now, I just realized, because, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can still play Starcrowned Stag, yeah. Because Goreclaw hits for 5 right now, which is just better. So, and they block the same, so yeah. Let's make Goreclaw the unblockable one. It does put a target on his back, I guess. So we'll attack. He turns into a 5/4. And we'll play a Starcrowned Stag here. Yeah, for what it's worth, this guy grows even if he doesn't attack, which I don't think I recalled. Yeah, so that could matter for like a Rabid Bite scenario. I was thinking they only grew if they attacked. So, learned something. So what are they going to do here? Try to attack me. I mean, I guess they attack me with everything. I mean, what else can they do? The problem is, I can just throw these soldiers in front of everything and then use Lina to block something else and then make them all indestructible. So, I mean, by problem, it's a problem for our opponent, not so much for us. No attacks at all, which surprises me a little. Feels very much like they have a kill spell here, right? Ooh, that's going to be good with Lina. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. I could attack with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attackers. These would both become 5/4s with trample. We'd have to give this flying. Gas Spark Twins can block 2 things, though. So, like, boom, boom, take, and then block. Yeah, so we can't kill them yet. If they have a kill spell. If they don't have a kill spell, we're still going to kill them. So, I think we go for it. We go... And we attack. Yeah, they got something. I thought they might. Yeah, murder. Okay. That does buy them a turn. You know, no, never mind. Okay, we'll play our Basilisk. Vivian Reed. They're going to use that to destroy our bookcase. Oh, I could make it an indestructible, which is probably worth it. Yeah, let's do it. Creatures you control with power less than Lena gain indestructible until end of turn. Yeah, we got there. All right, well, 2-0. I don't think we'll stay at 100% for long, but that's where we are now. I don't know why I thought that was the last game in that match. It wasn't. Spoiler alert. It was only the first one. Yeah, I don't think there's... I mean, they do have some things that it's nice to be able to block, but it's not like we don't have good blockers in our deck already. So... yeah, it's not really a Highland game situation. I don't know how much the Highland game is better than like our 1/3 lifelinker anyway. Okay, I think this is a keep on the draw. Yeah, so we'll play Centaur Courser on turn 3. Definitely still play the Courser. Opponent has a lot of ways of blowing up artifacts, which is not good news. Okay, they're going to ramp this time around. Okay, so yeah, we'll play our Courser here. It's good with Rabid Bite and the like. Damn, that is an aggressive use of murder. How much more removal do you think they have in their hand? Alright, so we'll play our Sentinel now. Getting something in play that's good with Rabid Bite seems worth it to me. They're probably going to play Vivian, actually. That's probably the reason they decided... maybe not. Thought maybe that's why they decided to do what they did, but doesn't look like it. So, I think I played Diamond Mare here. Guess we're going to go with green, because who knows if we're ever going to draw white mana. Meteor Golem. Yeah, that's gross. Crap. We can play our bookcase, so I guess we do. We just got all of our artifacts this game. Yeah, and they killed both of our creatures that were good with Rabid Bite. Turn over. I'm going to start taking 2 to the face from the Bloodletter. If our opponent can't capitalize on this, I'm going to be pretty happy. And so far they haven't done a ton, but... okay, well, we definitely block the Golem. Do they have the Black Mare now? That would... hurt. Okay, I do like that because now I can play another creature who's good with Rabid Bite. Gaining a life doesn't hurt either. So they probably have the Flash guy again, so it's not really worth trying to... Well, maybe not. Maybe it looks like they were just bluffing, but doing 1 damage probably wasn't worth the risk. Everything I play that could potentially use Rabid Bite is just getting owned. Okay. We will end our turn. Yeah, I mean, they've flooded, and that's the reason why they haven't really been able to capitalize. Okay. Hard decisions here. I don't want to discard anything. Okay. Might be the stag, which seems bad, but look at the rest of the stuff we have in our hand. The knight's not great either, just because it's going to be hard. Yeah, I guess. We don't have white mana. I mean, we'll draw it eventually, but I think having a flyer is going to be better than either of these guys. I think that was the right choice. I mean, Take Vengeance is nice as a removal spell. I mean, it'll deal with this annoying flyer, for example, should we ever draw white mana. Okay, we drew a 5th land, so I will take it because that means we can play our Baloth at least. And he is quite large. Good thing to make them blockable, too. They're probably about to kill it. They have so much removal. Ooh. What do you go after? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm never going to get to cast Rabid Bite. All right. We'll take 5, go to 10. Hey, how about that? Well, what I think I'm going to do here, it's not the best thing ever, but I think I kill this flyer. And then I'm going to use Rabid Bite to kill Reclamation Sage. And in my turn. Oh, you know, in our first match, our opponent mind rotted and it didn't really matter. But this match, the double mind rot was pretty brutal. They are out of gas. We're out of gas too. So we just got to draw things. We drew a thing. They don't have anything in their hands, so you know what's going to happen? Boom. How you like that? Oh yeah, I updated my record like that match was over. Jinxed myself probably in so doing. Yeah, we'll take 3, go to 5. Okay, that's interesting enough. Tag with both. Oh yeah, go up to 6 and get a 3/3 Johnny's Pridemate, who is still not going to be blocking. Have they used all the removal yet, you think? They do have a lot of it. Do they stop attacking now? That's the question. Nope. I think we take 3. We could have Titanic Growth. That would have been brutal if they did. Alright, so... yeah, I think we attack with our Chaplain here just to gain the life. Yeah, so boom. Go to 4. Johnny's Pridemate becomes a 4/4. And end our turn. Can we dig our way out of this? It's looking like we have a chance. What we need are some green spells, though. Now I regret discarding our friend that would have pumped our knights, but I think it was the right move at the time. We still wouldn't be able to use the ability. Should have done this first. Nice. So that'll make a Johnny a 5/5. Johnny's Pridemate, that is. Wish I had a Johnny. Still not worth attacking. I played it first because I was thinking about attacking, but I shouldn't have really been thinking about it. Our only good attack at this point is our Swiftclaw. This will start drawing us cards the way it did our opponent in the last game, too. Okay, I'm glad a Johnny got too big. I can tell you that much. All right. Well, now Johnny is going to really be too big, and the Dreadmaw also going to be pretty big. Question is it worth attacking? I'm not sure it is still. They have 2 cards in their hand. I think I'd rather risk my Dreadmaw than my Pridemate at this point. Yeah. All right, they decided to scoop. I mean, there was sort of inevitability. We do, in fact, go 2-0. We get there, but it took another game. So, see you guys in the next match. All right, going into our 3rd match of this first and probably only sealed I'll do on this format, at least that I'll record. I think this one's a mulligan. If I had a 2-drop in it that I could play, like a creature, I'd probably keep it, but I think we're going to send that one back. All right, this one is much better. I'm going to put that on the bottom. We're going to draw a 4th land. And I'm not, you know, I'd rather draw a little more early action. See, we drew it anyway. So I think we did the right thing. Trying to increase the probability of drawing more early action was probably worth it. This deck needs a Pegasus Courser or 3, you know? Oh, yeah. That makes Oresco Swiftclaw look so bad. That's a reason to think about bringing in a different 2-drop when you see your opponent playing Sky Scanner against your Oresco Swiftclaw. It does not feel good. Of course, I think all our other 2-drops are 2/1s too. We have like Highland Game. So I think we probably play a Stag. Yeah, that's where I'm leaning. Stag can block well here, and it can help me attack better. Could play the Cavalry next turn. Well then, if they attack to the Sentinel, I think I block it with my Swiftclaw. Yeah, let's go for the trade here. Not going to get a much better deal than that going forward, I don't think. Okay, we'll play Gallant Cavalry here. Don't play a Dreadmaw, don't play a Dreadmaw. They're probably going to play something scary here. Since they were willing to attack. Oh. Kind of okay with that. I mean, it's going to hit us once, but then we get to take vengeance. They did draw a card off of this, though, so it's not like we're getting any sort of good value out of it. All right, so we do play Goreclaw, though. Wish I had Plummet. Yeah, it'll smash us down to 13, but then we can kill it with Take Vengeance at least. I haven't gotten to cast anything cheaper thanks to Goreclaw. But, you know, that's just me complaining about a 4-mana 5/4 trample. Dang. Okay. That's pretty good. Does your demon attack? It does. Okay. I think I like that. I mean, nobody likes taking 6, but I'm okay with it, is what I should say. I'm glad they used that before I kill this thing, because... Get out of here. So yeah, I think we attack with Goreclaw here. They have mana, they could do something gross, but better to play Basilisk or Sentinel. I think Sentinel, because it threatens our opponent more immediately. The Basilisk can block better, arguably. Although, it's not like they have a huge creature in play that the Basilisk really needs to take down or anything, so... Okay, so right now Gargoyle Sentinel looks like it's going to be doing... Never mind. Well, no, yeah, never mind. We could still attack with the Sentinel, but it's not going to be worth it. Okay, so yeah, let's Rabid Bite our own creature, because it is a problem. And yeah, let's play this Basilisk before we get Mind Rotted into oblivion. In our turn. So we're going to send this up in the air. And we will attack. Damn. Main board Plummet. There are a decent number of flyers around. I think our deck only has 2. So I think most of the time Plummet's not going to be too impressive against us, but it did what it needed to do there, didn't it? Play our boar. We have drawn exceptionally well. We had a good pool and we've drawn exceptionally well. It's a big part of why we're 2-0 right now. Staying that way would be nice. Ooh. Speaking of drawing well, there's Angel of the Dawn, which makes it so all of my creatures can attack. Although I probably don't with the Basilisk. Maybe I do. Yeah, what the hell. Let's do it. If they want to trade their 3/3 for my Basilisk, I think I'm all for it, yeah. We bash in for 11. Dropping them to 4. This card is absurd, man. It's just wrong. Common? That's the other thing. It was basically functional reprint. I mentioned that in one of the other matches. Secondly, it was at common last time and people were like, why is it common? And they're like, you know what? Let's print it at common again. And here we are. So our Swiftclaw looks pretty bad, but what the hell am I going to bring in? Exactly. I don't think we want this thing. I mean, we do have a lot of creatures. It does gain us life. But I think the Swiftclaw is still better. Sadly enough. Yeah. We don't have... Like, if I had another Daybreak Chaplain, I would definitely put it in my deck right now. Or another diamond mare. We will be mulliganing this. This is the kind of hand that a Johnny's Primate could get out of hand in if we had lands. Okay, that one is a keep. And you are not, though, Mr. Dreadmaw. You are not a keep. Which color do we name with our diamond mare? White, I guess, just because it looks more probable that we can cast white things. Yeah, it looks really probable. So, yeah, let's go with white. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. I think we still play our Sentinel here. Just be prepared to take 2 from the Basilisk at this point. If they have more artifact hate, they definitely cited it in, because our deck... That's not good. You don't need so much Death Touch. Come on now. Yeah, you're pretty decent right here, so I think I'll play you. Go to 19. I mean, trading this for a Basilisk seems solid. Obviously, trading for the Archer would be better, but I think this is fine. We go to 18. Actually, we go to 17. Wait a second. Yeah, another creature. I was thinking it said something else. Dwarven Priest or our own Basilisk? I guess Basilisk seems fine. Need a Rabid Bite or Hieromancer's Cage to deal with this. Otherwise, we're in trouble. They don't have a way to win right now, but they're going to get one. Assuredly. Reach. Okay. That is interesting enough. Is it better to play Lina and then Dwarven Priest? Probably. I mean, it's only going to make 3 tokens, but 3 tokens is pretty good, right? Let's do it. Let me go up to 18. Also, we can make Daggerback Basilisk indestructible now. And we'll end our turn. Okay. That is a big creature on this board. Alright, so we're going to play the Dwarven Priest now, which will go to 19 and then a whole lot more than 19. So I think we probably turn Gargoyle Sentinel into a creature here and attack. Seems legit. They can block with the Archer, but like, who cares, you know? With all the Death Touch they have, well, of course this wasn't a draft, so they have a lot of Death Touch, so Declare Dominance would be disgusting in their deck. So let's hope they don't have it. That is my main hope right now. Ooh, that's going to be great. Okay, so I think we still go ahead and do this. Maybe it gets plummeted or whatever, but if I'm able to tap down that Poison Tip Archer, though, with my Stag, well, yeah, it does get plummeted. It does make a difference, but not as much of one as I would like. Because they still have a 4/4. So, you know. Man, I wish we definitely had, like, if we'd gotten the black-white Signpost uncommon, it would have been ridiculous in our deck. Okay. So we go to 26. Another creature we can make indestructible, and another one that gains us life. We'll end our turn. Right now, Skyscanner does potentially represent the ability to kill us. So, ooh. Well, getting back Daggerback Basilisk doesn't seem very much fun to me. And that's what it can do right now. Yeah. So right now, they would actually run out of cards before they would kill us with Skyscanner. So that's good news. You know, we're on a 26 turn clock at this point. I mean, they do have a little bit of incidental extra damage that could probably finish us, though, before we reach that point. Hello, and you are a knight, aren't you? Yes, you are. Takes us up to 17. Lena becomes a 4/4. So the indestructibility, or not indestructibility, the double strike does play pretty well against the death touch dudes. Opponent, I hope for their sake they have Declare Dominance, because their deck has at least 3 cards with death touch and probably more than that. So now that it's a 4/4, it can actually save everything by sacrificing itself. Lena can. It's pretty good. Saving everything's pretty good, last I checked. So I think we kind of have to kill Isareth, because if we don't, things are going to get out of control. I think I may just throw my Basilisk in front of it. Seems pretty good. Yeah, Basilisk. Drops us to 24. No, don't play more things. Oh, God, our opponent has so much graveyard grindy stuff. It's awesome. It is awesome. Yeah, we don't really have any good attacks still. I'm going to hold on to this forest. So the problem is, like, now when they attack, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I could kill some stuff, but is it worth it? It probably is. I mean, definitely worth it. We go to 23. Okay. We're going to end our turn. Having the ability to use the double strike thing is really good right now. So against all of these silly things. Okay. Also, okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we do need to play. Oh, we actually can't keep the ability up here. I think it's still worth it. Why aren't all my creatures knights? That's what I want to know. We should just all be knights. So all our removal's still in our deck. We have that going for us. In terms of finding a way to break up the nonsense here. We go 22. End our turn. Why aren't you night tokens? Come on. I mean, it actually makes sense flavor-wise, you know. But since if they're listening to her, they're probably not of equal rank, you know, as a knight. They're probably soldiers, squires, you know. Of course, they're not squires either in magic terms. All this death touch is really holding me back. I think if I were my opponent, because they have Issereth, well, maybe it wouldn't really help that much. I was gonna say I think maybe I'd just start attacking with like Daggerback Baloth and be like, what are you gonna do? But then yeah, Issereth would die once it attacks, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, more knights. I'm always happy with more knights and more life. This is going to hurt me so bad if they find a way to like kill all my creatures. So bad. We are sort of reaching a point. Like I could attack with both those knight tokens the next turn. It's definitely appealing. Problem is we would lose life thanks to poison tip archer nonsense, but well, they still have a 4/4 actually, so it's not worth it. I forgot they had a 4/4. Can also make my whole board more or less indestructible. The Baloth wouldn't be, but everyone else would be. Crap. Well, there's a way to make sure we die. Again, we still have all our removal in our deck, so hopefully we draw some of it here. Soon. Because, yeah, we're going to take 7 to the face here. 3 removal spells in our deck that could deal with it. Actually, Rabid Bite would not do it right now. So we need one of the other 2. I think we're going to lose to Demon of Catastrophes. Dawnfeather Eagle, or whatever it's called. Angel, Dawnfeather Angel. Angel of the Dawn? Would be pretty good. They can attack with like everything here and basically kill me thanks to Poison Tip Archer, huh? I think so. Although if I make all my guys indestructible, it's a little harder for them to kill me, but... See, the problem is, even if I kill this, unless it's with my cage, they're going to get it back. So, that's not a whole lot of fun. Can we draw a Hieromancer's Cage? The one card in our deck that can save us. I mean, Take Vengeance would temporarily save us. Ooh. Yeah, that's not cool. We did draw our cage. That's really lucky. But now they have 2 flyers. So we do go to 6 here. Like, basically, if they just attack with everything, we're kind of screwed. I guess there's probably ways I can block where I don't kill things, and I can also gain 2 life by blocking, and I can make everything indestructible so that I only lose life from their stuff. I guess all of that is reasonable. I guess. Yeah, I give that flying. Attack for 4. I don't really only need to attack for 3. Okay, yeah, they attack for 4. Here we go. I knew that Basilisk would get in there eventually. There's like no good way to block it. Right, so that's lethal because, yeah, that's lethal. All right, well, is it? Not if I do this. Yeah, we may as well try. I don't think there's anything that can save us, though. I mean, even if we get Rabid Bite now, it won't matter, so. Ooh, they have Goreclaw, too. That's fun. Where were you? All right. On to game 3, right? I'm having a hard time keeping track of games here. Could have been game 1. I don't know. I need some more flyers is what I need, but I'm not gonna. I guess Mighty Leap could be useful. It is a good trick, and I think here it's probably worth it. Cut like a Swiftclaw? Sure. All right. Okay, we would like to play first. Seems solid enough. You know, not having anything until turn 4 is a little scary, but we're on the play, so it's less scary than it could be. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Now we just need to draw all the life gain. All right, I think it's worth attacking here. They don't have the 3 mana to flash in the guy with the hired assassin guy. Yeah, we don't have anything else we can do. Yeah, this thing has been good, as expected, really. I think I give it a B+ in my set review. Maybe it was worthy of an A. It's a little early to, you know, backtrack on things like that, but it could be worthy of an A. I think we play Starcrowned Stag here because it could just open up so many things. I forgot Suspicious Bookcase somehow didn't make it into my set review. It's the one card I missed. It's like I think I did give it a C in what I wrote, like my script, but somehow I didn't put it in the actual video. And it's been good here. I mean, you know, making your big creatures evasive, you know, turns out it's pretty good. Okay, Strangling Spores makes sense. Okay, so we play Gallant Cavalry here, I think. Attack for 2. We're stuck on 4, which I don't love. But we're doing all right. Getting the Sentinel out there will be nice for a Rabid Bite at some point, but this is where like a Lich's Caress type thing kind of sucks. And they just rise. God, stop stealing our creatures. Not fair. Okay, we're going to have to Rabid Bite our own creature here. We're going to go Gargoyle Sentinel. Rabid Bite, attack with everything. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Drops them to 8, assuming they take it. There might be at the point where they may as well chump block, but we'll see what they do. And then we have like Suspicious Bookcase and Lena to help finish off the opponent. Right now, Lena could make everything indestructible, so that's pretty good. That's the upside of Ajani not getting any bigger so far. Is Lena can keep it alive with her sacrifice ability. So that's a thing, I guess. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go Rabid Bite. Get back in my graveyard, buddy. Right now, Lena, by the way, will only make... who almost didn't attack with that knight? Will only make 3 1/1s because she only counts non-tokens, which is probably a good idea. If you were in a red-white deck and you were like played all those goblin guys and a couple gallant cavalries, it would get pretty insane. I mean, it's strong enough as is, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, the Dreadmaw is kind of a problem, but we do have reach here thanks to Sentinel. I think we actually just, like, I'm prepared here to take 6 to the face. We're just going to go for the reach here, so. Because next turn we'll have lethal between the bookcase and the flyer. I mean, it won't actually be lethal because our opponent has Sky Scanner to block something. So there's that, but see how wide they can go here. Oh, no. So they're at 5. We've got 3 blockers. We've only got 3 easy attackers. Dwarven Priest can make this a 3/3. I think I'm going to play Lina here, though, and pass. Is that worth it? I could also just go for unblockable here on our Gargoyle Sentinel. I mean, it makes me tap all my mana, but it would be lethal next turn. I think it's probably worth that commitment. We have Dwarven Priest and Lina to help us catch back up after doing what we're about to do. Actually, I don't have to do it. Yeah, so it's probably better to do one of these, and then 3 from the Sentinel would be lethal next turn. This way I keep the Sentinel as a blocker. Yeah. So, due to Vigilance, you're unblockable. All right, they go to 3. The annoying thing is I have to pay 6 mana to make Gargoyle Sentinel unblockable. Looks like we got there, though. Good. All right, we are 3-0. Things are off to a good start. We already are in the green in terms of prizes, so we'll see if we can even get a trophy or something. That would be pretty great. We have 2 more matches. All right, match 4. This is definitely a frustrating hand. If we had green mana, it would be so good. I think it's probably still a keep, which is a little risky, but we can make up for the fact that we're not going to play anything the first few turns by playing Gallant Cavalry. So I think I keep it. If I draw green, this hand's great. So let's try to do it. Okay, I'm going to try as hard as I can to draw that forest right now. That is my plan. That is the plan here. That's not green, but we still have 1 more chance. We got to try harder. Got to draw that green. Now the pressure is on. Anytime somebody says that against me, I'm like, well, clearly you haven't watched that many of my videos because I'm not that good. All right, having a Sentinel's nice. Then playing a Druid of the Cowl is less nice, but the Sentinel is nice. So, hi mom. Yeah, I don't know. Does your mom play Magic? Okay. Well, our Sentinel can trade with this, and that's always nice. If they have a trick or something, then it's not going to feel very good. But, oh crap. All right, we do get a 2-for-1 with our Hieromancer's Cage if we draw land, and that will feel pretty good. But we're going to take 6 first, so that part doesn't feel so good. All right, so that's good. Cage time, yeah. Get in the cage. You. Get rid of that Knightly Valor. Oh God, they're just pouring it on over there. I think I'm gonna play the Basilisk and plan on trading. We're definitely getting run over pretty hard here, but at least the Basilisk, you know, we're gonna take 4 and kill the Dreadmaw. Hopefully, it's not too bad. All right, let's give it a shot here. Trade it up. Just run out of gas already, man. Come on. All right, so now it's time for Gallant Cavalry. We have a pretty good double block on the Wolves, thanks to that. We have not had time to do things. Oh, oh, ouch. That was brutal. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and trade there. We really need to draw forest here, basically. That's the goal. Okay. Well, we can play Daybreak Chaplain and Dryad Greenseeker here. Could be worse, I guess. We're still not in good shape. We can only block this with 1 creature, so, you know, not so good. I think we take the 4 and chump block the Thornhide Wolves with our Daybreak Chaplain. Yeah. Puts us at 3. We do have another shot at trying to hit a land here. Okay, we did it anyway. Are we still dead? No. So Baloth. They need removal. They still have pretty good attacks because, like, I can't... Yeah, I might just be dead. And we'll take 2. So yeah, if they have Titanic Growth or something, we're dead. And they very well may. Inspired Charge, close enough. All right. Well, that wasn't very much fun. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really have... I mean, Highland Game doesn't seem bad. But again, I ask you, is it better than Daybreak Chaplain? I'm not really... I don't think it is. Yeah, we kept a slow hand and our opponent got off to like a disgusting start where we were really trying to not die. Mulligan. Okay, I think this one's a keep with the Scry. We just need another land and we can really start rolling. So that would be nice. I don't know why people apologize for that. I've had people get mad at me for quote unquote slow rolling. You don't need to apologize for it. It's just what you should be doing. You shouldn't play that before you attack. I mean, I guess what he means is he could have done it before because I was dead anyway. I guess that's what he means, but it's still like, I think it makes sense. I'll play a Swiftclaw here. We were both green-white, but I think, at least based on that first game, our opponent has a better version of the deck. Just offer up the trade here. They'll take it. We need a third land pretty badly. And then a fourth one. Freaking Greenseeker. Mine doesn't like me as much as they seem to like my opponent. I think we attack. We may get in for a free 2 here because our opponent is worried about losing their Green Seeker. Yeah, if we don't, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't really make a world of difference. Yeah, we do. We did it. Got in for 2 free damage. Courser. Bristling Boar. Okay, so we attack with the Courser here. Then I think we play Daggerback Basilisk. Not that we really have a choice. We only have the 3 mana, so we do have Gallant Cavalry plus Valiant Knight, and if we can do that, we're going to be pretty happy. Looks like they are going to be drawing a spell this turn. Damn. Okay. That's pretty brutal. I like that 4th land, though. I'm not brave enough to attack with more than the Courser here. We play Gallant Cavalry, I think. I guess maybe I should be brave enough. No, we'll just attack with the Courser. So Gallant Cavalry into Valiant Knight is probably going to happen here on these next 2 turns. Does mean we probably take 4 this turn, but I'm okay with that because if I play Valiant Knight next turn, it means I'll have 2 4/4s. They got their land there, which might not be a good thing. Probably not. That definitely makes my Valiant Knight plan sad, doesn't it? Yes, it does. At least for this turn. Next turn, I mean, being able to give them all double strike will make a significant difference, but I think if they attack with the Boar, I would block it with my Courser. Something bad's about to happen, though. They have 5 cards in their hand, and they're paying costs. So, could be a Hydra. No, it's a Dreadmaw. Still pretty bad for us. Yeah, I don't think I want to. I could leave the mana up here for the Valiant Knight ability, but I think we're fine for now. This is going to lose us the game at this rate. We had ours once and it took over the game. But we've had opponents play them more than we've played them, that's for sure. Uh-oh. That's a card we said. I wish our deck had a few Pegasus Coursers, you know? It'd be a lot better if it did. Crap. So, we're probably dead. And they're probably about to end our run at a trophy here. Drop us to 3-1. Yeah, it's nice. They're 4-0. We have similar records. It's not that. It's you know, if it waited to pair everybody with an identical record, it would take long enough that would be what people complain about. No matter what, people would complain. That is a fact. So, do we have anything that can save us? Our removal spells would be nice, I guess, but even that isn't really going to do it. Okay, well, maybe we got a chance here. So, I think we kill the Courser. Will we rebound here? I highly doubt it. But they still have a 6/6 with trample after all. They have 4 cards in their hand. We're at 5 and they're at 25. It's interesting because we hadn't really gotten... Maybe we got stomped in one game. But our deck hadn't encountered much resistance so far. Okay, well. I think it's worth playing this, even if it means I don't leave up the Valiant Knight ability. But the problem is they can attack now and tap something, but that's okay. I think I'm just delaying the inevitable here. Our own Dwarven Priest would be pretty nice right now. That'd be really good. Give it to me. Give me that priest. Yeah. So, are we just dead? We're probably just dead. Tap that guy. Okay. So let's do this. This. I think I'm going to have to give you up. But it's not like you've done anything for me anyway. All right. So that... They probably have Inspired Charge again. Just thought about that. But we're dead no matter what happens. Yeah, they do. They have it. Their deck is definitely better than mine. It is a very sweet one. He's going to sub now. So you can see himself beat me. No. All right. Well, we dropped a 3 and 1. I guess I should concede. Probably shouldn't have before I clicked on their message because Magic Online is awesome. And I can't actually read whatever they sent me now. That's Magic Online for you. But yeah, so we're 3 and 1 now. See you guys in the final match. Hopefully we can finish 4 and 1. All right. Final match of this probably only sealed. Hey, Dryad Greenseeker. Yes, please. Of this only sealed I'll probably do in this format. It's been pretty fun so far. You know, I definitely have more fun in draft, as I mentioned earlier on in this sealed event, but I think it's like a sort of introduction to a format. Doing sealed one time isn't bad. And lately, Wizards has been making that possible because they put sealed up like the weekend of the pre-release, and then on the following Monday is when they put the draft up. So it's been working out pretty well, I think. I don't think we bother attacking. Another green-white deck. We could attack, but I think the 40% chance to draw a card is worth more than 1 damage. Probably a little lower than 40 right now based on what I have going on, but look at that. We did it anyway. God, I love Dryad Greenseeker. All right, so we're just going to play Gallant Cavalry here. I mean, Greenseeker is one of my cards that I was most excited to play in this format, and it is definitely delivered. Either by beating me, helping beat me. Yeah, they're going after it. That's what's crazy is it's a 2-drop, and our opponent had to use Electrify on it. Like, sure, and we drew a card off of it, so we got a 2-for-1 technically, right? So, and huge mana advantage. So it's crazy, and they're not wrong to do it. I don't think. I think in a game earlier, I should have killed it earlier instead of being sort of greedy as I tend to be. I think they did the right thing there because the Greenseeker can really get out of hand. If I'd drawn another land there, it would have been ridiculous. Because it would have just been like, okay, that's fun. Okay, let's see if they draw something off their bugler. Please say no. They don't. Okay, so I could attack with my Sentinel here, but I think it's better to just slam Dreadmaw here. Good old Colossal Dreadmaw. Okay, that's not good. No, it isn't. Dude has Vigilance, but we still have a 3/3, so... Okay, so we play Lina here. And in the turn, and I think going forward, Gargoyle Sentineling our opponents probably are what we're going to try to do. Oh my god. Well, you got to play against an Elder Dragon, you know. This is the one I rated the lowest, and a lot of people were like, I can't believe you rated him so low. And we're about to see. I mean, you know, one game isn't exactly... I think people are probably right, though. You know, the more I thought about it. I mean, I don't think it's as good as the 3 really good ones, which are Bolus, Chromium, and the 6/6 Flying Haste Trampler one. But I think it's better. I give it a C+, and it's probably more like a B or B- at least. It's just so random. I don't like how chaotic it is, but at the same time, they have control, right? So they can decide to give up a land and decide to have me give up Lina, which is probably what's going to happen. And chances are I'm not going to reveal anything that's better than Lina. Yeah, so I could choose to sacrifice Lina in response, but it doesn't seem worth it. I think I'd rather try to get a permanent off the top of our library. And our deck is almost all permanents. We have 2 more spells left in our deck. So that is a bonus for us with Vivictus here. And we can kill him immediately, so there, we have that going for us. Yeah, so Lina and a forest. All right, so yeah, we'll just let Lina die. And what did we get? Plains, and they got Reclamation Sage. Okay, why not? So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to kill it. Go to 14. Get out of here. Yeah, we'll play Dwarven Priest here, gain a bunch of life, and end our turn. So we got rid of Vivictus at least, which was pretty disgusting right there. Could have used one of those against our last opponent. Ooh. Our opponent's playing a lot of cool cards that I've wondered how good they are, and Transmogrifying Wand's pretty great there. Turning a 2/1 into what they did is pretty good. So Angel of the Dawn doesn't do nearly as much here as I would like for it to do. Basically does nothing, which is crazy. But I think we still have to play it. It's crazy when Angel of the Dawn doesn't do anything. Because I could attack like with... I could attack with everything, but I'm going to lose so much, right? Even... I guess if I attack with the priest... No, I mean, they have 2/2/4s, so I can't really get through. So it's pretty useless. Other than giving us another creature, unfortunately. I think it's right to play there just because it puts more pressure on our opponent, but... yeah, it's no good. The bonds are indeed luminous. Okay, so we go to 20. Hold on to this and end our turn. We don't have any enchantment hate. How did that happen? We're in green and white. Of course, again, we didn't draft, so we just didn't open it. You know, we didn't get our Neutralizes or Invoke the Divines, which would be really good against our opponent. Oh, good. Does everybody have Goreclaw? See, like the promo? Okay, well, this is interesting. I think we have to kill Goreclaw. Do I kill the flyer? No. I think we kill Goreclaw. In response, they can turn it into a 2/4, which is better than not having anything. Oh, they decided to just let it die. They could have turned this into a 2/4. Probably what they should have done. Wait, sorcery. Yeah, it can only be used. That's why they didn't do it. That makes sense. So what do we need? What's going to help us punch through this situation? I'm not sure I have much left. Oh, that'll help, though. Unfortunately, they have shut down our best creatures for being made unblockable, but attacking with a 2/2 Vigilance every turn isn't bad. And maybe eventually could contribute. They could just turn it into a 2/4, which is probably what's going to happen. Yeah, Bristling Boar is pretty good right now. Even though we have a huge board, they did do just that. Even though we have a huge board, we don't have any creature who can block and kill Bristling Boar. Man, sort of like a tale of two decks, it feels like. Although the decks we've run into here late have been ridiculous. I don't think our deck's bad, but I do think match 4 and match 5, the decks we played were better. Oh, God. I think we're dead. So declare dominance, attack with everything. Yeah, okay. So we have to block this with everything, and then we take 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We are still alive. And that does matter. Did I do that math right? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, we're not. I didn't count the guy with vigilance. So, all right. Well, God, I wish I had Enchantment Hate. I have Smelt. Splash Smelt. Should have thought about bringing in Root Snare against the Inspired Charge deck, I just realized. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, I would like to play first. Decent. 2-drop, 3-drop. I mean, this is just like an aggressive little hand that could get us there, especially if our opponent stumbles. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, although the 4-drop's not exactly an aggressive one. We're also really lucky in our first 3 matches, as I noted, as they were going on. We drew really well. God. Druid of the Cowl. I doubt they traded. I wish they would. God, especially since there's a risk I have a combat trick. Wow, they are going to do the trade. I wish I had a combat trick now. I guess they feel like they're going to win the long game, and I think they're mostly right with, the kind of stuff they had last game. Our deck can be good in the long game, but I don't know if it's can be as good as theirs with all the Luminous Bonds they have. Just crawling out of the woodwork. Yeah, I think we just play Dwarven Priest here and go to 22. So much for our aggressive start. It has been dealt with. All right, so we can attack with our Priest here, though. Okay. What terrible thing is going to happen to me here when I attack? Let's find out. Nothing. I like nothing happening. Feels good. Oh my God, they have Palladium Moors and Vivictus Asmati? There's like no hope. Like, I mean, I'll be able to kill it after it hits me, just like I did Vivictus last game, but they're probably about to play Vivictus. Let's be real. God. That's not good. Their pool is awesome. I don't think there's any way we can get around that. All right, so we'll take 8. All right, so let's try to kill... Oh, no, it doesn't get tapped. It has Vigilance. I'm an idiot. Well, it's been real. We had their first 3 matches, we were pretty dominant. In our last 2 matches, we got stomped. We didn't really have anything on one side or the other, and we're just dead. All right. Double Elder Dragon. That was not fun. But, you know, we did okay. We got play points. We got a pack. Basically allows us to break even, especially with the Scape Shift. So, thanks, Scape Shift. All right, so this is the one sealed I will have done. I'm going to record it as a draft for statistical purposes. So, but draft 1 will be out on Thursday of this set. It seems good so far, and I'll see you guys then.